I don't know who the best Twitter boxer is. In the last video, I found some guys who are meh.
No! Fuck! Shit!
And I found some guys who are fucking hilarious.
Yes!
But to this day, I have not found one that I feel could actually go on and beat someone up. And this is starting to become my catchphrase now, but if you don't know what a Twitter boxer is, they're basically someone who boxes and they get mouthy on Twitter. That's it. And in all these other videos that I made, I've been searching for Twitter boxers. I was going around the world. I was going on Twitter, going on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I was trying to find some people who box and they get mouthy on Twitter. But today, I switched it up. I have been doing that for a few people, but a majority of the people you have seen, they have asked me to review their footage. That means I can be as horrible as I want because they have asked me to do this. I don't need to hold back before because I was scared of hurting someone's feelings because they didn't even ask me to do it, but they've asked me to, and I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm not going to mess around. I'm not going to waste their time, I'm not going to waste my time, and I'm certainly not going to waste your time. But yeah, before I begin, 1 like on this video equals 1 hair added onto JJ Olatunji's beard. But sadly, this video could get over 1 million likes and JJ still wouldn't have a beard. So do you know what that means? We're going to get this video 2 million likes. Share this video, like this video, watch this video right to the end so YouTube doesn't hide me away from everyone again. Without further ado, let's go. Alright, so this is the post that I put on Twitter. Calling all Twitter boxers. Prior to this tweet with your name and boxing footage to be featured in, I found the ultimate Twitter boxer. So yeah, let's start going through some of the people. Right here we have Yesify, and as we can see, he is rocking some of the Apollo Creed attire. Bro, he literally just hit him on the back of the head. I mean, normally in boxing, people try to hide that, but this guy just fucking, he didn't give a fuck. Like, what is this referee here for? Bro, he's wearing gloves and everything. What are the gloves for? You're not stopping anything. All you're stopping right now is the air getting out the fucking window by fucking just standing still there. This guy just got brutally hit on the back of the head. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Well, it was less than I thought, but it was still more obvious than it should have been. Well, yeah, as far as staying composed, I can tell that he is trying to. He's not. Because what most Twitter boxers do, which is kind of shit, they start the fight composed, and as soon as they lose composure, he doesn't come back for the rest of the fight. He's losing composure when he's actually swinging, but when he's getting hit or when they're just not trading at all, he is getting back in composure, which is all right, I guess. See, if right here, he threw this punch and maybe pulled back or hit him with a hook or something, that would have been quite good because obviously he's made his opponent duck more than fucking Tommy Fury's been ducking Jake Paul. But then he just ruins it with throwing this mad shot, which doesn't even hit. He's decent, I guess, though. I'd give him maybe a 4 out of 10. Alright, the next guy we got here goes by the name JST. And by the looks of things, broken and dressed more like a boxer if he tried. Let's take a look at how he boxes. He decided he plays some music in the background, so I just put the video on mute so we can't hear him. Very good balance. I'm a big fan of the fact that his right hand is just staying in the same place the whole time, but his head is moving, if that makes sense. I mean, in my head it sounded better, but yeah, he turns his foot when he throws the right hand. Yeah, this guy's fucking sick. In all honesty, I'd say he's one of the best guys I've looked at so far. But obviously, let me reiterate, this is in shadow boxing. In a spar, he could look like my left testicle. Someone called Manager Angry Punch just said, can I just be put in for comic relief? So you know what, I'm going to be a nice guy. Manager Angry Punch, you can be. I looked at this guy in the first video, so yeah, here's a bit of nostalgia. I said it once, I'll say it again. This guy just swings. I mean, this is the thing with swinging. Obviously, it can go really well, or you can hit your opponent, which doesn't really hurt that much. And then you can get tagged, which I think he felt a bit. Yeah, this is the video we've seen before of him, and I said it then and I'll say it again. I mean, for one, this guy looks like he hasn't boxed a day in his life. You can already tell that if you ask this guy who's the best boxer in the world, he wouldn't say Swarm. And just from that, you know he's no boxing fan. I mean, yeah, it was a clean shot, but if you had a better opponent, then that could have just been easily avoided because you're literally not guarding yourself. At one point, both of your hands are down at the exact same time. Poor kid, man. I mean, look at his face when he goes down. One, why does his opponent look like Halal Ham? Not really that impressive. I mean, he just has very bad boxing habits. I mean, he winces when he punches and looks away. And right here, he didn't even punch. It looks like he went to guard, realised he was quite close, and then just went for a punch. So yeah, for Kingston Vanish, I think I'll give him a solid 3 out of 10. Now we got Logan Hallam. I looked at him in the last video I made and said he was actually one of the best. Let's see if that's still the case. Why do all these kids look the same as well, by the way? This kid just looks exactly like fucking Kingston from the last video. I already saw this bit. It was really good. I mean... But yeah, no, I mean, he is quite good at picking his shots. I mean, 1 to the body, couple upstairs. I mean, having his hands up a bit more could do better as that. Hey, actually, no, fuck this guy. No, yeah, fuck. This guy done a tier list of all the boxers, and he put me in dog shit, I think.
Mr. YouTube, Mr. Leo, he loses to a 9-year-old, and the reason I say that is because he put me in sick and not top fighters. So, eat my ass.
Oh, mate, I have never cringed in my life. Like, I've got chills. Bro, yeah, bro, you're decent, but don't get cocky. Bro, I said that he was sick. That was the best thing I gave him. And he said that fucking Connor would beat me? Now, I've taken that a bit personally, to be fair. I mean, in all fairness, I did say that his trim was abysmal. Alright, so I can't lie to you. I have plenty of these guys that I can look at. Surprisingly, there are actually a lot of Twitter boxers who are on this level of just being able to have a bit of a scrap. So please don't consider this clickbait, but I'm going to be showing you people who I don't consider Twitter boxers because they're not like these guys. The platform where they're most relevant on isn't just Twitter. They're very respected and clouded people in the community. And I believe one of these people is going to be the best Twitter boxer. Alright, so the first guy that I'm going to be showing you out of the people who I don't class as Twitter boxers but lower class YouTube boxers and very, very high class Twitter boxers, if that makes sense. It's called Shay Lucid Mist. This guy is a legend. Me and him have spoken a couple times. Yeah, he's a proper nice guy. Let's see if he has what it takes to be the best Twitter boxer. Let me reiterate, I am no Wade Clem, but the one piece of advice that I do give is keeping your hands up at all time because he is getting touched quite a bit. It's alright because they're both exchanging, but yeah, he is obviously the smaller fighter, so he has to exchange to get some of these shots in, so fair play. And obviously I've been rating these guys, and I'm going to rate them on the same scale. Lucid Miss Shay, I think he'd get a 7.5 out of 10 because he has good form, he has good movement. I feel like his hands could be a bit higher up. He makes his opponent look very bad compared to him, so I mean, he is proper sick. And now we've got the legend, we've got the one and only, we've got Fox the G. This guy made Swamps like a fucking moron at the KSI event.
You were supposed to get knocked out in the first round.
Yeah.
You hit him in the first round more times than he hit you.
And he's changed quite a bit since then. Look at him, bro. He looks like a boxer now. Obviously, before he was a bit of a skinny guy. I mean, I'm sure he won't get offended when I say that. But compared to now, bro, he looks sick. Yeah, but here's a short little clip of him sparring. I can't lie, he is actually looking quite sick. His head movement is insane. I mean, let's just look at that. That is exquisite. That is actually beautiful. And obviously, it looks like he's sweating quite a bit, so this is probably a couple rounds in. And for him to have it in him to be able to do this couple rounds in, fair play. Hits him with a jab, so fair play. It's not all for show. He is actually using it to his advantage, so that is fair enough. Yeah, no, as well. I mean, Fox the G, I think I've fucking discovered something now. What I like what he's doing here, every shot, he's putting his feet forward and putting proper power into it. And it's not just one punch. He's punching in the flurry, and it does look quite beautiful. What he's doing, which I really like, is so moves his foot forward, his back foot's on the ground, done the reversal when he throws the other punch, does the reverse, does the reverse, does the reverse. I think I've described that in a way that a fucking 4-year-old would do it. I've seen some things online, and I don't know what plans Fox the G has. I've heard Morgs wants to get in the ring. Why doesn't Fox the G fight Morgs on the January Misfits event? That would be fucking banging. And for this next guy that I'm going to talk about, he doesn't even have any boxing footage that I can show you, but he is just the fucking goat. Fred Talks Fighting, Fred Beck. Before this legend started interviewing people, I've heard that he was actually quite a good amateur boxer. Apparently Fred's jumping in the ring very soon. Alright, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a nice blue tie, that's because you're witnessing the first Twitter boxer ceremony, an event where we're going to dictate who the best Twitter boxer is. Like, I mean it, I'm going to tell you who the best Twitter boxer is. By ceremony, it's probably not an event that will happen next year, or the year after that, or the year after that year, and yeah, you get the memo. And obviously this is the 3rd episode of the series that I've been doing about Twitter boxers. I've gathered 7 of the funniest, most entertaining people that I have looked at in this trilogy. They're also going to be good at boxing, apparently that has to sway into it. And in no specific order, the 7 people consist of Patrick Typlusion, Trey the fucking God Ingram, Waffle Taco Gamer, Lesra, Lucid Mist, Dennis Bell, and Fox the G. So yeah, and if you're on this list, don't take offense if I put you maybe last, second, you know what I mean? Because the fact that you're even on this list means something quite special. And to all the people that commented on my post sending footage and I didn't look at it, at the end, I'm going to show everyone's footage that I didn't show because I did feel quite bad. You guys weren't insane enough. If you want the honest answer, that's it. But yeah, without further ado, let me put these people in order for you. Number 7, we've got Lesra. This is the guy that I claimed as like a fucking grizzly bear in the last video. And yeah, he was quite a big guy. He had a little bit of technique, but in all honesty, I just don't think he was really loose enough to be that great. Although this guy is quite funny. He does chat shit on Twitter a lot. I mean, he does get under a lot of people's gears. That's why I'm putting him at number 7. He's not the worst Twitter boxer, but out of these group of people, he is the worst. Number 6, we've got Trey the Hillbilly Ingram. And yeah, you guys know the love I have for Trey Ingram. It's actually become an obsession now. I go to bed, I wake up in the middle of night, I think of Trey Ingram. I eat breakfast, I think of Trey Ingram. I go to school, I think of Trey Ingram. I go on a run, I think of Trey Ingram. This guy is Muhammad Ali's prodigy, but out of Twitter boxers, everyone else on this list, I just feel they'd beat him boxing wise, although he is a fucking lump. And I feel like in a normal street fight, he could batter the shit out of a normal person. Number 5, we've got Patrick Typlusion. In my first video that I made, I said this guy was actually alright, and I said that he was a bit of a shit talker, And in the last video, I fixed that statement. I mean, he's a bit like Trey Ingram. He doesn't have that much technique. But this guy, he has the personality for it. He's a lovely guy. He's a sweetheart. If I had a child, I want it to be exactly like Patrick Type-Lusion. Obviously, he did beat Trey Ingram, which was a very close match. I'd say it was more of a draw. But yeah, there he sits at the number 5 spot. Now we've got the KSI prodigy, Waffle Taco Gamer. If you guys don't know, this absolute menace is deciding to take on 2 people in one night, KSI style. He commented on my last video saying that he was a lot better than I actually think. In all honesty, pal, I haven't seen it. I mean, hopefully in your next 2 fights, you can prove something. I didn't think you're all that. You're a funny guy though. You have the personality for it. Yeah, number 4 is where you belong. Now we get into top 3, so this is serious shit. Number 3, we've got Dennis Bell. Boxing ability wise, I feel I'll be honest. This guy, he hasn't really had a fight yet. He might not be the greatest, but this guy knows how to promote a fight, and this guy's fucking hilarious. Like, mate, he said fucking Trey Ingram, my dad. He said he was a fucking cocaine trafficker dealer. Let me repeat. This guy has alleged his opponent of being a criminal just so a couple more people watch his fight. Fair play. I mean, he's fucking massive. I saw this picture of him and Logan Paul. He's actually, I think, taller than Logan Paul. For number 2, we've got Lucid Mist. Obviously, I don't think he's got that much personality in him, but he is a good boxer. He's a good content creator, and yeah. And I feel like just for his boxing ability, even though he doesn't have the best personality, I feel like if you did watch him fight someone, you would want to watch it anyway, just because he is just a nice guy. And yeah, obviously number 1, we got Fox the G. I rewatched a bit of this video back just before I started recording this segment, and it really looks like I'm sucking Fox the G off in this video. But you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I am. Fox the G, I think you are the best Twitter boxer. And the prize you get for this award is a half-eaten packet of popcorn from 3 days ago. And I understand if you don't want to be known as a Twitter boxer, so if you gracefully turn down this award, you know what, we can give it to someone. You can choose who you want to give it to. That is who I think the greatest Twitter boxer is. But Trey Ingram is still he's fucking, I love it. Alright, so if you enjoyed watching this video, please like, you know what to do. Just go to this video and yeah, help me out with the YouTube algorithm. This was the end to the beautiful YouTube boxing series. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Comment below what ideas you want me to make, and if you really want me to make another video on Twitter boxes, even though I've rinsed the idea. See you guys in a bit.